It's like trying to control a bull. That's what you are. Trying to control a bull. All right, YouTube is live.
We live.
What's up with this music though?
Oh shit. We live on YouTube right now. Everyone that's here, give us 1 second. We connecting worldwide right now, so be patient. Be patient. The music's playing with us. There, that's you. That's you.
What, are we live?
You said live on.
Live on YouTube.
We're on YouTube right now.
YouTube live. This is not working. Our intro music. Definitely not working.
Hello, YouTube.
Yo.
Skip it.
All right. No intro music.
No intro music. Skip it.
No intro music. All right.
YouTube, sorry, there's no intro music, but skip it. You know why? Because you got us. So
I'm waiting for this to go live. This like Facebook's a little slow today.
Facebook, YouTube, YouTube's always been on point as far as.
Are you ready?
Oh, here we go. We're getting it.
Whatever. Okay.
Are we on?
I think we're on, bro.
We're on. Everyone, hello. What's up? It's your boy, Savier
and Gio.
And I hope you're up.
How to do?
I hope you have your coffee. It was a long Saturday for me. Long Saturday.
Hi everybody. It's Sunday, January 21st. Live show, Savier and Gio, YouTube live, Facebook live. Yo, come on, man, get in. Yo, you gotta get in, son.
Espera.
Salud.
Mira, el café está listo.
Cheers, bro.
You got coffee on the deck, bro.
Here's a good show, man. You know what I'm saying?
Here's a good show, and
yeah,
real
man.
quick,
We're ready.
How was your week?
My week was good, man. I'm excited for today. I'm excited for this show. There's just a couple quick announcements. Remember, this show is a podcast now, so we got podcasts. We'll podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play Music, Mi Gente,
MySpace,
Alta Vista, AOL.com. We everywhere, man. So yeah. So real quick, shout outs. Shout out to Kieran Manwaring.
Kieran, what's up, bro?
My boy in New York. Yo, Kieran,
you haven't met me, Kieran, but we're best friends already.
Yeah, you met his brothers though.
Yeah.
So you met Marlon and Kevin. So Kieran's like my Bitcoin advisor. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like, yo, that dude, he puts me on to some stuff, man. Like he's one of those smart dudes, like he's just like next level smart.
Yeah.
Like he's just one of those people. Like every time he tells me something, I'm like, yo, oh my God. Like he's always very enlightened. So shout out to Kieran.
Kieran, get my number and
if you want to know anything about
Bitcoin updates.
Bitcoin, you gotta hit up Kieran, man. Kieran's the man. He knows all these different types of techniques and different ways to get involved and different ways to make money. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Kieran.
But Bitcoin is down. So if you right now Bitcoin is down, and if you want to be part of this movement,
hold on. You gotta do it. We gotta do it like they do it. We are not financial advisors.
Oh yeah.
Disclaimer: we are not financial doctors or marine biologists. But
you're about to go fishing.
But if you want to invest, now's the time because Bitcoin is down, and this is think of it like almost like a.
It's a window of opportunity.
It's like a second chance.
Yeah. And remember, every time you invest, know that it is an investment and you can lose.
Yeah. No. Well. Okay. Whatever, man.
It's true.
The point. Yes, but the point is that. It's almost like think of like the stock is down, like when the stock is down, you buy low, sell high, so people, a lot of people get scared, but the people that get scared are not the other ones that are not. They're not in it. They're not experienced. So, because if you're experienced, you've seen this happen.
Yeah,
the
up and down.
Again and again. But yeah, so anyway, this is an opportunity. But if you're interested, hit me up and I'll give you more information.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yesterday, I did my homework. I saw the video you asked me, the documentary, which was awesome. We're gonna talk about it later. It's the treasures of Wreck of the Unbelievable.
Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
I also saw a portion of Cat Williams, but here's the topper of last night, bro. I went and I saw Den of Thieves that just came out.
Okay, so what's Den of Thieves?
Den of Thieves, that movie with 50 that just came out.
Oh yeah. That's in the movie theater.
Yeah.
How was it?
We are, if everyone doesn't know out there, we are movie connoisseurs per se. We want to be we are going to become actors, better said, and aspiring actors, and we want to write our own movie. And this movie is just full of fluff, bro.
What do you mean fluff?
Fluff. You know how you just add things to the movie?
Substance?
It doesn't have substance. It's like the characters had no build. Okay. It's just, there was dialogue and things happening, let's say, to Gerard Butler's character. That made no sense. It's just put into the movie just to be put in. Same with the lead character, one of the other lead characters, was 50's counterpart.
I don't know.
I forget.
Was it good, though?
Action-wise, great. But since I see everything in a different aspect, it was a 2-hour movie that should have been 45 minutes.
All right, first of all, your selection of movies, like, I don't trust your selection of movies. So
it's not
surprising to me that
this movie was Heat,
that it's not good,
redone, but not very great. Heat had a story and it built the characters. This one did not build the characters at all. I just believe that there was so much more that could have been done with the movie that I missed it. It missed the target for me.
What do you mean is Heat redone?
You know how Heat was a bank robbery movie?
Yeah.
So this is a bank robbery movie.
Yeah.
But it's like Heat as far as action goes, with shooting and the cop and robbers chase. But it was for hood people.
Okay, let's move on. Come on. It sounds terrible. So don't watch it. The bottom line is don't watch it.
Wait for the DVD.
Yeah.
Wait for the DVD. Don't spend your $13 on it.
All right.
So
what else you got? Yo, I want to know about the story. I want to know about the story because you had this on the notes.
All right, this was on the notes last week. We kind of skipped it because it was kind of a good show. Basically, when old people use when old men using the bathroom, they make weird ass noises in the toilet, bro. And I don't get it at all.
So wait. What do you mean?
This happens a couple of times to me already.
Okay, but you're in a public place.
So we're in a public bathroom.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go to one story. I was at the Florida Square Mall. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'm at the urinal, and this white gentleman comes next to me, and he starts taking a piss, and he's just like, like not even a sigh of relief.
But how near you is he?
He's like in the next stall next to me.
Okay.
So it's not even like a sigh of relief. It's like,
and this is a big bathroom.
It's a big bathroom, and he chose a stall. He chose the urinal next to me, bro. It's just like, what the hell?
Bad etiquette. It's bathroom etiquette.
Bad etiquette. Like, yo, keep the noise to a minimum. Like, I didn't know what to do. And another time I was in Palm Bay, and there was this gentleman using the toilet, and the same sound effects. It's like, it sounds like they're in heated battle.
Yeah.
With the Gata Kakashin.
With the what?
With the Gata Kakashin.
What is that?
The Gata Kakashin.
What are you saying? I don't understand.
The toilet got Kakashin.
All right. Dude, you're so weird, man. I swear to God.
And, bro, it's like, what do you tell your kids when you're in the bathroom?
So, wait, your kid was with you?
No, I haven't had an experience with Isaac, and Isaac does not have a hair on his tongue, so he would ask me what is going on with that dude. What's wrong with him? Yeah. I don't know what to say. Like, the first thought in my head, if you're in a public bathroom and you're hearing that, it's like, yo, bro, this is trying to, get it off in the bathroom right now.
Okay.
And it's like, yo, if you had a son, what would you tell your son if you hear these types of noises that is like they're in heated battle with the Gata Kakashin?
Dude, I don't know what you're saying.
Kakashin?
Where'd you get that from?
I made it up. I'm doing it with Farrah right now.
Okay.
Heated battle with Kakashin.
Well, I don't know.
I think,
yo, it's funny because my coworker Matt, you know Matt.
Yeah, I know Matt.
Don't
tell me he does those noises.
No. Because we go to we work in an office building, so we have our bathroom, and then we have the hallway bathroom, the public bathroom that the office uses, like patients, and there's a key and all that stuff. So he would tell me like crazy stuff, like kind of like what you're telling me, and I don't want to really tell the story because I don't really remember the details, and I wouldn't really do the story justice. But just know that like one time he went in, there was a guy there, or okay, he goes in to pee at the stall, right? He's at the stall, and then all of a sudden there's a guy behind him. He starts brushing his teeth.
What?
This guy starts brushing his teeth in the bathroom. And then there was another time where the guy was getting. There's another guy who was getting. He was naked or something. He was getting. He's changing his clothes. Like it's some weird stuff happens in these public bathrooms. I've never really experienced public bathroom weird experiences. Have y'all experienced anything weird in public bathrooms? Because
I've actually had more weird experiences.
I don't really have any stories.
Because I was a manager at a retail store.
Yeah.
And that some crazy shit goes on in the bathroom. I had a guy taking a bath in the bathroom, and it wasn't even like
what?
A bath.
like doing one of these, like the
and it wasn't even one of those
Tom Hanks in the terminal.
Yeah, it wasn't even those faucets that you can open. You had to like wave under. Yeah. So it was like half-assed, and at that time the batteries were messed up. So this guy literally had the bolas to come out and say, "Sir, your son's wrong with your thing." So I go and I change it for him, change the batteries for the sensor so you can get the water. and I say, here you go, and he just literally goes, takes off his shirt, and starts wiping his underpants. I'm like, yo, you can't do that here. Are you even a member of this store?
Wait, what was this?
It's at BJ's.
Yo, and that's crazy though, because like, okay, that's BJ's, so that's one store. That's a little. Was he a coworker?
Nah, he wasn't a coworker. He was just some guy that came in there. I actually found out he was homeless afterwards.
Ah, that makes sense. So yeah. I get it. But
oh man, you want to hear another one?
Go ahead.
There was a gentleman at the self checkout, and I guess he was older man. He shitted himself. He had a diaper on. I remember this
in the BJ's.
At BJ's, okay. He had a diaper on. He went from self checkout and he left the trail of poop all the way to a men's bathroom. And this dude did not even like. I guess he changed his pants or not, because he left his pants and he left a dirty ass man diaper next to the stall, and he didn't finish there. He had to finish taking his shit and spread that shit over the toilet and the wall, bro. It's like, God. What the hell?
What?
Yes.
So then, wait. Like, who cleaned this now?
I attempted to.
You had it cleaned?
Attempted to.
Oh, dude, this is not.
I say attempted to because as soon as I had to get a stick. Yeah. I got a long stick, one of the ones with the arms in the bottom, with the hand. Yeah. And I put gloves on. I rolled my sleeves up, and I went to go grab it. Yeah. And I couldn't, bro. Every time I touched it or even got closer, I started gagging. Oh my God. Literally, a female coworker of mine had to come out and do it, and she has more balls than I did, because I cannot touch that diaper, bro.
All right. Y'all have any bad bathroom stories? I want to hear them, because I don't know. They're like fascinating to me.
There's so much people out there that have to have some bathroom stories.
I was telling my boy, man, I was like, yo, you need to write a book or something, like an anecdote, like a memoirs of a bathroom or something.
The memoirs of bathroom noises.
Yeah. So, all right, yo, honestly, I'm really excited. Not excited, but I'm kind of eager to talk about the story about Aziz Ansari.
Yes, bro. Tell me what is going on here. I saw this yesterday, and I couldn't believe it.
We're talking about Aziz. You know what? I'm going to announce this here. Talking about Aziz. So, do you know the story?
From what I know, I just know the basics, that he was out on a date, and the date accused him of.
Yeah. So this blog post was posted on babe.net or something like that.
Babe.net?
Yeah, I know. It sounds super sketch.
Yeah,
not babe.com, babe.net, because if you Google one or the other, you get different things. But nonetheless, I guess it was like
Did you search?
No, I didn't. It was Dan Le Batard. I was watching the show.
Okay.
And somebody was like, I typed in babe.com, and he's like, Mike Ryan's like, don't type in babe.com. This is a Disney network. And it was hilarious. But so they went.
An IT issue right there.
So yeah, so there's this blog post that was posted on babe.net. I guess it was a woman's blog platform or whatever. And this woman tells her story about a bad day. I'm trying to explain it for those who don't know. So she basically explains her story of a bad date with Aziz Ansari. But it just so happens that there was a lot of details in this story that a lot of people don't know. And it turns out that this woman pursued Aziz Ansari at the Emmy Awards show.
All right.
Not the Golden Globes, the Emmys. When he was there, and he brushed her off, like he was like really not that into her.
Yeah.
And she was kind of like, trying to like get at him. She was like, yo, come on, when we gonna go out, and here's my number, blah, blah. And he like finally, she was like persisted.
Yeah.
So then like he was like, fine. So then they went on a date, and the normal stuff. They met at his house first. right? So he has, of course, he has like a baller crib, baller house, whatever. Because he's a freaking famous.
That Netflix movie. That Netflix money.
That Netflix money. That what do you call it? What's it called? What's his show?
Masters of None.
Masters of None money.
Yeah.
So she takes him there. Of course, he has a nice house, whatever. And they're just kind of doing like, I guess, pregame, preliminary before the date. So whatever, they're hanging out, have a drink of wine, whatever. Then they go to the restaurant, right? They do the restaurant, they do the dinner, everything's fine. Everything's cool up to this point, I think.
Yeah.
So, what?
It's frozen.
Nah, I know, but I asked Val, and she said the stream is fine.
All right.
So, they go back to the crib, right? They go back to the house, right? So the house, they start messing around, right? So of course, I think they start drinking wine and start getting a little tipsy, whatever. So they start messing around. Yeah. Right? I'm not trying to get into crazy detail because maybe kids are watching, whatever. But basically, they started messing around. It was a date, right? So so far in my recollection, like the date's fine. Yeah. So they start messing around, and apparently, he goes down on her, she goes down on him. Like there's consensual, reciprocation of going back and forth, right? Yeah. So then she becomes uncomfortable because maybe he starts saying a few like inappropriate things, like maybe I'm thinking like
that's foreplay.
He's a movie star, right? So like maybe I'm thinking on his side of the brain, like maybe like he's being aggressive because I don't know. Some women like being whatever. Like some women like when a guy's aggressive, right? So he was like, "Yo, like what are we gonna do next?" Blah blah. And then she was like, I don't know. She just something just I don't know signaled off that she's feeling uncomfortable. She was like, I'm not really feeling comfortable anymore. Maybe we shouldn't do this, blah, blah, blah. So then like a gentleman, he kind of like just like he said okay. He said okay. He didn't jump on her. He didn't force himself, whatever. He was just like, no, what do you mean? Like, come on, let's go. I guess everyone's all excited. So like what's usually the next thing after you mess around follows, of course, is consensual sex. So anyway, that happened. That all happened. And she basically was like, I want to go. I want to leave. Let's go. Whatever. I'm out. So she leaves. I'm really not doing the details justice. The details are in the story. If you've read it, let me know. But she basically leaves Aziz Ansari. Mm-hmm. She says she was uncomfortable. She leaves. And then on the way home, she calls him up. She calls Aziz and was like, yo, I felt really uncomfortable with the way we were messing around, blah, blah. And I didn't even make me feel right. So then his reaction wasn't like, oh, you're a tease. I was gonna try to do something to you. Like he wasn't like forceful. He was just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Apologetic.
Exactly apologetic, and he was like respectful. He was like, wow, I didn't really look at it from that point of view. Yeah. I'm sorry, right? And he goes, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. So then I guess that whole thing kind of just teeters off. But then she writes this blog post, right? So she writes this blog post trying to like, I guess she's kind of like steering it towards like the Me Too movement and trying to like make him look bad, right? Yeah. So Val put a link to the story. Okay, I'm based
Thanks,
on
Val.
Thanks, Val. And so, it was the next day. He texted her and that he had a good time, and she texted him back. You made me feel uncomfortable. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Whatever. The point is that I think the intention of her blog post was that she was gonna be another Me Too and another like victim, right, of like the whole Harvey Weinstein movement and harassment, right? So it just turns out, like, when I first watched, I read this and I sent it to Val. Yeah. I felt a certain type of way about it, just without even knowing reaction. Like I read it, and then even you could see like Aziz's reaction. Aziz released a statement saying, "I'm sorry, I was respectful. I didn't mean to make her feel that way." Blah blah. So I'm reading it, and I'm like, "Yo, there's something fishy about this story, man."
Set up, bro.
All of a sudden, now everybody starts jumping on this woman.
I would too, but I'm sorry. All the details that you're explaining to me, she was persistent. She pursued him. This and that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. She pursued him at the Emmys.
This was
to get his number.
Set up, bro. It's like I'm all for Me Too movement. I'm all for
empowering women. We spoke about that last week.
Yeah, but to go out and intentionally do it and then write a blog post about it.
Okay,
and it's
well. Here's the thing. I don't think it was intentionally done. I think this was just a bad date.
I just think it was a bad date, but you know what? There's a point where, you say no. You pregame, you go out, and then you go back to the house, and there's things happening. Right. I mean, at that point when the first thing happened that was reciprocated.
Right. Exactly.
That should have been before that should have been hey, we had a great night. Exactly. I don't feel comfortable pursuing this avenue.
Or I don't get down on the first night, or I don't sleep on the first night. Like
But bro, once the deed is done, it's like, yo, like,
what do you expect?
what do you expect at this point? If he felt uncomfortable, he should have felt uncomfortable before.
And I understand maybe
beforehand.
also even so that maybe there was something that turned her off, because there's times where like something turns you off, like whether it was bad breath or you saw something in the house you didn't like.
Yeah,
whatever.
Maybe he's too hairy and he didn't, you know.
Right, exactly. He didn't manscape, right?
He didn't manscape.
So that you have all that, and
she caught her hair between the tooth, had to
but
floss
I think
it out.
honestly, you and me, we can recollect on like bad dates that you've had, right? Where it didn't end up where you thought, or you know.
I actually had a bad date that accused me of something, and I told her off, and I told all her brother, and I showed all the letters.
Yeah.
Of her writing to me.
Oh my god!
And her brother, she got mad because she lived in DR, and then I told her we can't continue the relationship because you're too far, and you only come back twice.
The point, well, yeah,
two times
the point
every
is
2
that
years.
the point is that it sounded like a bad date. I've had bad dates. You know, bad dates exist. You know, it's almost. I feel like this woman, like you're saying, it's intentional. I feel like she doesn't know that a bad date is a bad date.
Yeah.
So
bro.
just because people mess around all the time, man, and people mess around not even on dates. You know, like. People mess around on dates, and then either it goes one way or it goes the other. Like, it doesn't have to always go like the way you see in the movies. You know, there are such things as bad dates, and there are such things that maybe just turned off and turn on, right? Like there's things that make the night to continue to go and make the night stop. But it's almost like she like took that as an opportunity and was like, oh, I was harassed, and like, no, you weren't, because you could have stopped at any time, and she did stop, and then he didn't.
He backed off.
He backed off, exactly. He didn't pursue.
It's
this whole story. So now this whole story
stupid.
kind of went viral, man. This whole story is like.
I'm actually glad that she wrote the details correctly.
Yeah. It's almost like
people can have their own opinion on what happened.
Yeah.
And like you said, she had a backlash. So I'm glad. I feel bad that she had a bad day, but I'm kind of glad that it's not falling fully on Aziz. Yeah. Because this could have gone bad for him. Completely bad.
Absolutely.
It could have been completely bad for him.
Absolutely, and I think that I don't know. There's not other stories about this, because now this has been about a week and a half that this has been happening. So no one else has jumped out and said, "Me too." Aziz is he's an ass. You know, like no one's doing that. So this is
he's a respectful dude.
Right.
He's stopped.
So this is making Aziz look pretty good, because now I'm like, okay, if he was a scumbag, whatever, like obviously I think. Everyone would have piled on, kind of like the way people have piled on with other stories.
James Franco's
with James Franco, like there's 5, whatever. So anyway, so it just
5. He had a handful 5.
It's just an interesting, fascinating story to me, because now this is like contrary to what we've been used to hearing, and now this is almost like I don't know, man. Like it blows my mind.
Have you ever? We had 2 comedians. My bad, forget it. What? I was gonna say, have we had a comedian other than Bill Cosby? And I just remembered Louis C.K.
Yeah.
But Louis C.K., well, no, forget about it.
Idiot.
That was weird.
Yeah. But I don't know. This whole story is just fascinating to me. And it really took off, man. Like, this thing's all over, like, Twitter is all over. Like, it went viral.
I'm just glad it didn't go bad.
It could have, exactly.
It could have gone completely bad. It could have been 5, 6 women, 1 boy, 1 girl.
Yeah. So, is it sexual misconduct, or is it a bad date? Let me know.
It's a bad date.
Chime down below. Comment down below. Let me know what you think.
You want to know what? Let us know your bad day experience. Nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Just like a bad date.
Yeah.
And whoever wins, we'll shout them out
on
the show.
I want to get into this too. I was recommending this really good Netflix documentary.
Yes.
Called Treasures of the Wreck of the Unbelievable. Has anyone seen it? It's called Treasures of the Wreck of the Unbelievable. It's on Netflix. It's about basically this expedition of these people, the archaeologists, researching the history of this treasure that was found off the coast of Africa, somewhere, East Africa. And they kept, they almost like they started a project on pursuing this, and because they found like one little nugget, and then they kept.
Actually, it was a golden monkey.
It was a golden monkey.
Yeah.
So then they went back, and now they found more stuff. It was just super fascinating. There was stuff under the water, and it was like more and the bigger things. Like, what'd you think? Did you see it?
First of all, thank you for putting me on. I love documentaries like that, just because it taps into a world we've never seen.
Oh, where?
It's the treasure they found.
Yeah.
Was from they said between 1 AD and 54 AD, and it was supposed to be the biggest ship ever that carried. It was treasure. It was sculptures and collections. This guy who owned the boat wanted to make a temple for the sun god, because of course after Christ, no one really wanted all this.
Yeah, but there was this guy.
Stuff.
He was just basically a collector, and so all this stuff sunk on the water. Like it supposedly the ship went down, and it was a storm, and now all these collections, these amazing art collections, were found underneath on the floor of the ocean.
Not only that, it was like almost part of the coral reef at that point already.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
It was. I mean, if you look at it, it was so fascinating to see. And the artist who I think is Damien Hunt was the artist that put up the money for it, because he was fascinated with treasure. He actually did sculptures of what it would have looked like,
right,
which is pretty cool. But what gets me is that what was I gonna say? I drew a blank. I'm sorry. I had a brain fart.
Mm-hmm.
What gets to me is that no one has seen or touched these for years.
Yeah.
Years, and they're all intact.
So okay, we recommend
intact.
It's called Treasures from the Wreck of the Unbelievable. It's on Netflix. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you remember the end?
Yo, bro, I had to rewind it 3 times.
What was the end?
The end was like it looked like Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse.
Okay, did it?
It did completely.
So
it looked like Mickey Mouse in the water at the end.
All right.
Too.
Did you do any research after that?
I was gonna do it, but my kids, I had to go. I had to go.
Curious me, right? So
curious you. Oh, you tell me.
So okay,
because I haven't done my research yet.
So I okay.
Was this a fake?
Okay, so I look at this. It's a mockumentary.
No way. It's
fake.
You're horrible, Gio.
No, I didn't know until
That's
after.
Horrible.
No, I swear, I didn't know till after, and I had already recommended it to you.
Yeah,
bro, and I was in the middle of watching this.
I was gonna jump on the internet today and see what was going on, because that Mickey Mouse was.
It's fake, bro. It's a mockumentary. There was a sculpture of Mickey Mouse, and there was a sculpture of Rihanna.
Rihanna,
the one with like this with the nose up there like that. That was Rihanna. I thought it was like Cleopatra or something.
That's what I thought. I thought they have Cleopatra on this shit.
Yo, it was Rihanna.
Wow.
It was a fake documentary.
I was screaming, yo, Lisa, look at this. Yo, come here. They found Medusa's golden head.
Oh my, yeah, Medusa. Like
you saw those sculptures at the end?
I told my dad to watch it. I think my dad's gonna watch it.
I was gonna tell everyone to watch this.
So then what I did was I at the end I saw the Mickey Mouse thing at the end, and I'm like, wait a second, why would he show that Mickey Mouse? That has nothing to do with the story.
It was Walt Disney doing this with Mickey Mouse in his hand. I'm like, right, that's fake.
And on top of that,
that has to be fake. That was
the years don't match up. So the whole I was like, wait a second, is this guy trying to like signal something at the end? So then I literally Googled, what was it, Rex of the Unbelievable Mickey Mouse, right? And then it pops up all these threads. This is a mockumentary. He admitted it was a mockumentary. It was one of his fantasies. He always wanted to write a movie about people finding treasure. That's the artist guy.
Wow.
It was the artist. It was the idea of the artist guy. The whole
Damien
time.
Hunt guy.
Yes, and I was even telling Val, I was like, Val, these works of art, they look too perfect, man. They look like way too like. I was like, if I was this guy, I would make works of art. I swear I said this. I would make works of art with the coral incorporated because it looked amazing. It looked like another world of art. And then like with the green eyes, and the eyes were green, like the eyes
that
were
was
super bright.
Awesome.
I was like, yo, did he refine these? Did he make these? Because they look way too good.
Wow.
And I was a little onto this guy. I was a little onto like what was going on. I thought maybe he was like making fake stuff, and then kind of like in the beginning like he was like selling his works of art. And it's like I was looking for inspiration, blah blah blah. So then like I'm thinking, what if he just found like 1 or 2 things in the ocean and was like, yo, I'm gonna recreate something like this, but like my own. And it's kind of like what he did. And he made a whole movie mockumentary. All those guys were actors, the archaeologists, all those dudes.
That diver looked kind of familiar.
The divers
looked kind of familiar. The one with the beard.
Yo, spoiler alert. I should have said spoiler alert in the beginning.
F that, bro.
Spoiler alert, yo.
Go watch it. It's an awesome movie. It's better than Den of Thieves. It catches you.
I mean, yeah, the whole thing was dope. Like, it was about an hour and 20 minutes.
Yo, I need to look up that actor. I've seen that diver before, but it never clicked.
Nah.
It never. Yo, bro. I swear.
No. Don't do that.
I'm gonna post it up. I felt like I've seen him as an extra somewhere. Yeah. I've seen that guy before, but it never clicked because I was like,
the guy that like he was like an old dude, but he was like ripped.
Yeah, the old dude Ripper, that was the one of the divers.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen him before somewhere, but it never clicked. I was like, okay, he just looks like you know how you have that face that just looks familiar?
But not even like when you look at it, like, and like, you know, they're talking about philosophy, and the guy was talking about, you know, works of art, what is art, you know, and all this stuff about Venice, and like they were almost like, it was like a movie. Like, it had like what do you call it, like a climax.
Yeah,
it had an up, a down, and then the guy goes at the end, he goes, you know, let's look at this ledge at the end, blah blah, and they found more. You know, like,
and they found the big statues. I was like, whoa,
the dragons and stuff.
Bro, I was actually surprised that I didn't see like an article about this.
I know,
but this would have been the biggest find of treasure.
Exactly. Why didn't we know about this? That's what I'm saying. So then again, I literally Googled Rex of the Unbelievable, Treasure from Rex of the Unbelievable, Netflix, and you type in like Mickey Mouse, whatever, and up pops up supposedly Rihanna, and like he has like a sculpture of Rihanna, and I'm like, what just happened? Like, and I just like, and first of all, this goes back.
So at the end, and I was like, why is Mickey there? Maybe he just made that for, you know.
This goes back to my coworker Matt. Okay, this goes back to Matt. It's a full circle. Matt is the one that recommended this to me, and he swears he mentioned that it was a mockumentary. I don't remember that. Maybe I wasn't in the room or something. But
wow.
He was like, yeah, it's a mockumentary, bro. I was like, yo. I did not know that.
Wow.
And I seriously thought it was for real. Until, like I said, like I had like a little inkling, like something just went off like bing at the end.
Mickey Mouse gave it away.
That Mickey Mouse thing, I was like, wait a second.
I didn't even go and put it, you know, look it up.
I don't even understand the Mickey Mouse tithe, because first of all, Netflix and Disney they don't like each other. And
well, Netflix has a whole bunch of Disney movies, so.
Yeah, but I don't think this was a Disney funded movie.
No, I even told Issa that shit would have been like copyright infringement or something. Yeah,
infringement or something. But what would be the like this guy he's like obsessed with Mickey? Like, I don't understand that part.
I think the fact that Disney is the land of fantasy, that's probably why.
I don't know. I feel like at the end,
the land of make believe.
I feel like when he showed Mickey Mouse at the end, he was like, "Gotcha." You know what I'm saying? He was like, I got you.
I am, because here's the bad part. I didn't watch it in one sitting. I came home at 12 and I watched it till like 1:30.
Yeah, I almost want like people to continue to watch it.
No, go watch it. It was an awesome movie.
It was well done. Even just the way it was done, it was really good.
It's an awesome movie. It's better than Den of Thieves, bro.
Don't watch Den of Thieves. Go watch Treasures.
It's free on Netflix if you have it.
Exactly.
Oh man, let's talk about.
Isn't that crazy?
Let's talk about another Netflix issue.
Yeah.
First of all, Cat Williams has a new.
That's why I didn't understand what you was reading, because he says Kate Williams. That's why I was like, wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, because he's a little beep.
It says, okay, so Cat Williams. So what about Cat Williams?
He has a new special on Netflix.
Yeah, and what happened?
I saw 30 minutes. I saw 25 minutes of it, and I got tired of it. I mean, you know how you have them. What he got one joke, and he had the card going, and he continued. Yeah, and he like beat the shit out the joke. He was making jokes on Jacksonville.
Jacksonville,
niggas. And you know, he came out. He had energy, like the old Cat Williams. He went, but I'm one of those people that continue with the show. You made 5 or 6 jokes. Yeah. It turned to 10, 12, and he continued the first 20 minutes, about 30 minutes about Jacksonville. It was nothing wrong about Jacksonville.
It wasn't classic.
It wasn't a classic, I was waiting for the story of why you came back. Hey, and he probably talks about, I'll probably go sit down later and watch the rest of it, but the first 20 minutes, I'm going to skip it.
Did y'all watch it? Did y'all watch any, comedy specials? Like, what comedy specials did you like? Because Cat Williams, man, like... Man, he got some classics though, man.
He got some classics. Yeah, he got
his original
Pimp Chronicles.
Pimp Chronicles. Oh man, those are some
I still can watch that.
When he does like the shag,
yeah.
I want some water. Yeah, he's so funny.
He still looks. He's out of shape. Definitely out of shape.
Comedy shape.
Nah, just out of shape. Period.
Out of shape in general.
Because you see him running around. He literally wiped his face 15 times.
Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. Is it that these comedy specials aren't as good, or is it that these comedians are evolving? Because
it's a bad evolve for him then, because
it's a bad evolve. Honestly,
well, let's not jump to conclusions. The first 20 minutes of it was bad. After the first few jokes, I mean, unless you're from Jacksonville and you know these areas he's talking about, you're not gonna get it. I mean, it wasn't funny to me. You're not gonna get it.
I think that's funny for like when you go see him, like a live performance,
and Jacksonville,
right?
I don't
but not for like a national Netflix special.
No, not for a Netflix special. Get to a story, make that money.
Yeah. And it's interesting because one of my other favorite comedians is Brian Regan, right? Brian Regan
he has a bunch of
nunchucks and whatever. Like, is the most special, is the most recent special, and that one was okay. Like, I don't know, it's weird, man. It's almost like, I don't know, sometimes if we fixate like on the previous specials or the previous like impressions that we have of these comedians, and then these specials don't live up to the hype. But the same thing with I saw Mike Epps too. Mike Epps has a new one. That one's pretty good. That wasn't that
brand
bad.
New one.
Not brand new one. I want to say like last year he talks about Obama. Or something.
He has the red jacket on.
Yeah. It was pretty funny.
I gotta sit down to watch that one.
That was
I
pretty
watched
funny.
a couple of minutes of it and I just turned it off.
But I think the best specials out right now are the Dave Chappelle specials.
Yeah, you know what it is. On top of that, you have I call it the Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle bar.
What do you mean?
Each special that they do is better than the one previous. You can't go and say, oh, Kevin Hart's special from last year was better than this year, or you can't go and say Dave Chappelle's special last one was better than this one, because they're all like individual specials in itself that can stand alone.
I think Dave Chappelle's specials are next level, man.
No, they're next level. Yo, Dave Chappelle's next level. I like the way he started his recent.
He's the bar, man. He has set the new bar, in my opinion.
I like the way he started his recent comedy. He goes,
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Sometimes I want to quit because I'm too good at this shit.
Yeah.
I just have a fishbowl with punchlines.
Don't say the punchline.
I'm not gonna say the punchline. We're not gonna
air that on public. Just go watch it. It's really funny. I'm like, dude, don't do that.
I'm not gonna do a punchline. I was gonna go that far, but that statement is true. He's so good.
Yeah. And that's why he's probably gonna take a break after this, because he did 4 special deals. So that's good. But yo, they're really good, man.
He's gonna take a 2-year break. He has to spend his money.
Those specials are really good, man. Like, really, like, masterfully good. And even the last one, it wasn't. Word. It's actually Netflix kind of like the way they put them on the thing. They put them backwards, because the epitome, whatever, the first one, epitome, whatever it's called.
Yeah, birth revelation, epitome.
Yeah, and then so they put the last one first, and then the second to last one last, because in the epitome, whatever. When you watch it, he goes, I'm feeling this is my last special tonight, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
and I watched that first. They should put that at the end. And then the one at the bottom, like anyway. But
I felt like that was an extra.
No, those are 2 specials, 2 legit specials.
I know, but I thought he had a 3 special deal.
No, I'll show you. I told you like 4 times.
You told me 4, yeah.
4 specials. He did
that's
2,
right. You did tell me that.
2 last year and 2 this year.
Okay.
So
he has 1 more?
No. He did 2. I'm gonna show you.
You're breaking my heart. You're not gonna do 1 more?
You swear? No. He's completed his specials. Now, do you know
Netflix? Give him more money.
Hold on. This is a quick little comedy nugget. Do you know who put him onto Netflix? Chris Rock. Chris Rock introduced him to Netflix.
And he has a comedy special coming out.
And Chris Rock got a bunch coming out. So they both signed their deals almost at the same time. So anyway, Chris Rock's coming with some fire. So
since we're talking about Netflix and comedy, let's talk about Monique.
So
Monique is asking for a boycott because Netflix didn't want Monique, the comedian.
Okay, Monique the comedian.
You remember Monique?
Yeah. So what's going on? I don't know.
She had a show on UPN.
Yeah.
Well, she's asking for everyone to boycott Netflix because they didn't give her the money she wants or she felt like she deserves. She's mad because other comedians got more money or bigger offer than she got. Actually, Amy Schumer. They got for a deal, and when Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle, supposedly she went back and asked for a little bit more money, and they gave it to her.
Yeah, but with all due
look
respect,
at what Amy Schumer's doing.
But with all due respect,
look at what Dave Chappelle and Chris. What has she done?
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know Monique is still doing comedy.
Her excuse is that Netflix told her that we don't look at the resume.
We don't look at the resume?
They don't look at the resume. They look at what you've done, And
I feel like she hasn't been active.
When they explain what Amy Schumer did, she goes, well, that's her resume. No, that's how much people. That's how hot she is at the moment. That she has something consistently done.
Honestly,
I mean, if she wants something, do it for low, and then if it comes out good, Netflix is gonna come out with their pocket and pay you some good money.
And honestly, like I don't think this is about white, black,
it's
male,
not.
female, because this
she mentioned Amy Schumer and she mentioned Dave Chappelle and the Chris Rock, so it's definitely not about color.
Right, because this same rule is the same rule that applies to us.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
no one knows. Like, we're not.
They ain't gonna pay us money.
So that's what I'm saying. So they're gonna be like, oh, but you pay these people. Nah, man, it's about momentum. It's about like what they said. Like Amy Schumer came off a movie, came off a hot show.
Yep.
So like maybe it's not resume, but she can have the audience, right?
She has the pull right now.
It's about the audience and it's about the followers. Like when it comes to social media, now it's all about numbers, right? So what's your Instagram followers? And so that's probably what it is.
Here is a kicker. When's the last time you heard Monique? When's the last comedy special you heard Monique?
I didn't even know she was still doing comedy. Not even gonna lie. She was acting. I know she was acting.
She last movie I remember her name was Precious.
She was in Precious, right?
Yeah.
And that's fine. She on her acting game. That's cool. But don't try to be like Kevin Hart out of nowhere. Like you don't.
Nah, you can't get Kevin Hart money.
That's what I'm saying. Kevin Hart's been hustling.
I don't even think she's that funny, to be honest with you. I mean, I've never seen her stand up. I've seen her in the.
I think she's funny. She's funny because
I don't remember her doing stand up. So the last thing I remember was her doing her show on UPN, and I didn't even think that was that funny.
Right, but the point is that I think that she also hasn't had a special in like years. Think about like Kevin Hart put out a freaking special every year,
and he tours too, so he has that pull.
Like Monique, you gotta step your game up.
Yeah, bro. I mean, if you want that Dave Chappelle money, come up with something.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's not funny. She might be really funny, but you gotta show body of work. Like it is body of work, and also like your followers, your numbers got to be really strong. So I doubt her numbers were strong.
They're not strong at all. I mean, I don't remember. I mean, I think her plea to boycott only had like thousands of views, 100,000 or something like that.
What you need to do is release this special and then knock it out the park, and then the next special, then maybe you know what I'm saying.
And then you get a Dave Chappelle deal where you get signed for 3 shows and you give him 4.
Exactly. Step your game up, Monique. You gotta hustle hard. All right, man. Yo, we gonna talk about this stupid Tide Pod challenge or what?
All right, don't eat Tide Pods.
Don't eat Tide Pods
because I'm not.
That's it.
Gonna continue with
That's
this.
all
shit.
I gotta say about
stupid.
that.
You know what? If you want to eat Tide Pods, go. What's in the kill on Tide? Go drink softener or something. Go drink
ALL.
Yeah. Throw yourself some ice cold. This is so stupid.
Why? I'm not gonna.
Why are you gonna go ahead and
we should even
bite a Tide Pod? Like it says it on the damn thing. Do not ingest. It's poison.
We shouldn't even give this any energy.
You want to know? You know why? You know why this is happening?
Why?
This is happening because of the lack of reading.
Well, no. They gotta know that it's not.
Kids can't read. They thought poison. They think poison is a.
They gotta know
it's a song.
Stupid to do.
It's probably a Selena Gomez song. Poison.
You know who I think is taking Tide Pods?
Who?
Kim and Kanye. I think they swallowed a Tide Pod and they're like, "What you gonna name the baby? Chicago."
They named the baby Chicago.
They named the baby Chicago. Chicago West, bro.
No way.
Is it a boy? Is it a boy or girl? Anybody know a boy or girl? I think it's girl.
I don't know.
All right, so okay, hold on.
This is stupid.
All right, so now you got
Saint.
North. No, hold on. You got North. North was first. Then you got Saint, and then you got Chicago, right? All right, so now you got Saint, North, Chicago. That's West. Saint, North, Chicago. Wait, hold on. Saint, North, Chicago, West.
That's bad directions.
It sounds like a street.
That's a bad. Yeah.
But yo, where the party at?
Meet me at Saint, North, Chicago, West.
Yo, the club's popping tonight. Where that?
Saint Chicago West.
Saint North, Chicago West.
Yo, is at the
100.
NSCW, bro.
100.
NSCW.
Yeah, for real though. She named. It's a girl. So they named the girl. So it's 2 girls and a boy. Chicago.
Man.
Saint North Chicago.
You know why they're famous, right?
Yo, hold up. Maybe I think they're going for something. Maybe like Kanye, he's trying to name where he's from.
Yeah.
So like they're gonna have another baby, and it's gonna be
because he's from the South Side, ain't he?
Yeah, no, but
North Side.
It's gonna be Saint North Chicago Projects. Come here, Projects.
Come on, Project.
Projects, come here, Mackie. Projects. I don't know why he's talking Spanish, but
Maca, bing.
projects. Come here. So you're gonna have St. North Chicago projects.
You know Kanye bilingual, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's in Chicago. All Hispanics over there.
Nah, he speaks English and crazy.
That's right. He be eating them Tide Pods. Kanye,
Tide Pods.
Kim Ye,
stay off them Tide Pods.
Stay off the Tide Pods.
Tide Pods.
And don't be feeding Chicago West no Tide Pod in the baby.
Remember, it's milk in the bottle and not softener.
Yeah. What do you call it? The formula? Don't put Tide Pods in the formula.
Yeah.
All right?
That don't clean your baby inside.
Be safe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. Yeah, so Chicago.
Man.
It's exciting. I'm excited.
I'm very excited to see what the next baby's name is going to be.
All right. So, we going long. These shows are going long, man. But it's because we're having a good time.
We're having a good time. I mean, every time we have a good time, we just keep on going. We're not rambling or nothing.
Yeah. So, all right. Y'all have any suggestions for next week? Let us know. Any requests for subjects, let us know. We'll give you a shout out and we'll talk about it next week.
Lisa has a lot of good suggestions. I bet Val does.
Write it down.
Let's put it out there. Let's get it. Let's get this done. Lisa's gonna get in contact with us and she's gonna write it down for us. She wants the girls to be here while we do the show, Lisa and Valerie, and they're gonna, they're gonna do what women do and.
Well, we gotta get more mics.
Criticize us.
Yeah.
Well, we share. We'll be in their face like this.
So I'm down with whatever. I'm down with collaborating because we gotta have Jose and Rico on. We gotta have
definitely.
We gotta have Joe on. Like there's a lot of upcoming things. We're gonna get more microphones and stuff like that, and bigger setup.
I got something for you next month.
Yeah. So anyway, thank y'all for watching the show. Real quick, Super Bowl's coming up.
Super Bowl. Who's in the Super Bowl?
Who you rooting for today? Today is the Super Bowl. There's two games. It's Patriots versus Jaguars.
Let's go, Jags.
We're in Orlando, so I think naturally a lot of people are going to be rooting for the Jags.
I don't like the Patriots, so Jaguars.
The Jaguars quarterback, Blake Bortles, he's from UCF.
Yes, so, we have to represent.
University of Central Florida, so naturally.
That's exactly what it is. Wifey comebacks. My bad. I had to interrupt you.
Yeah. And also, it's Minnesota versus Philadelphia. I'm also rooting for Philadelphia.
Yeah, I want the Phillies to go.
Because Philly hasn't had anything in a while. They haven't won. So
the main goal is to not let the Patriots get to Super Bowl.
For real though, like Patriots won like 47 Super Bowls already.
Yeah, let's get it out.
So okay, what are your Super Bowl? Who are you rooting for? What are your Super Bowl plans? Because in 2 weeks is the Super Bowl. So
yeah,
I'm excited. Yeah.
You think Vikings, Jaguars?
Vikings, Jaguars, Jaguars.
Eagles, Jaguars. As long as it doesn't involve the Patriots, it'll be a great game.
I think no one's going for the Patriots because and Tom Brady's playing with a hurt hand.
That's even better.
He hurt his hand because he got a paper cut. Him. He got a paper cut. So
sack him. You know what?
Yeah.
We got to make sure that the balls are not deflated this year. Shout out to the refs. Make sure that the balls are not deflated.
All right. Word. All right.
No deflated balls.
We love y'all.
Yeah, you guys have a good one. This is the wrap up for Sunday.
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Remember,
hit thumbs up.
Insta book it.
Twiggle Insta book it. And we'll catch y'all next week. Bye.
Peace.